So here I am, minding my own business, just playing around in ptcgl when I realized it's up for maintenance today, so I've only got 1 hour to record a video. So this one's going to be an interesting one, because today we're playing with Toedscruel EX. And as a quick reminder, the Toedscruel has the protective mycelium ability, preventing all effective attacks by your opponent's Pokemon done to any of your Pokemon that have energy. So you are restricting Dragapult, which is a huge deal, by the way. And you also have the Colony Rush, 80 plus 40 for each grass energy attached to each of your benched Pokemon. And that's where the Ogerpon comes in, giving Toedscruel new life, as it accelerates with its Teal dance, buffing up the Colony Rush attack. But there's another card that really helps this deck do its thing. Blissey EX, because of that happy switch, being able to move energy off of the Ogerpons to your other Pokemon, allowing Toedscruel to be charged up much quicker too. So there's insane synergy between all of these three Pokemon. So let's get in some games and see how that plays. And a quick shout out to our sponsors, PTCGL Store, where you can buy codes to bling out your decks using code FTW for 5% off and whatnot. You can buy and sell collectible Pokemon cards live. And they're even giving you £10 off your first purchase using my special link. Links to all sponsors are in the description below, but for now, let's get going. Whoa, that's one hell of a board opener, innit? Jesus, good thing we're going first here. Let's get a Chansey down. Actually, this hand is really nice. Kind of. I think I'm actually going to go for Mew here. The board isn't really that... Not the board, sorry, but the hand isn't that strong. So I'd rather just attach, pass, keep Mew, and then Ultra Ball for like a Toedscruel next turn. Even if I'm just hitting for like no damage, it's better than not drawing, right? Nonetheless, there's a Vessel. Getting rid of a Poffin, interestingly enough. Okay, they must have another Poffin in hand then. Or something of the like. No? You definitely want a Poffin. No, you want a Poffin, maybe it depends on the build, but get yourself Nartus down or whatever. Or your Pidgeys. But interesting they got rid of Poffin there. That was weird. Maybe they don't want to overbench. Yeah, strange decisions. But we get Blissey here, that's good. And screw it. I am going to attach here and then just Ultra Ball and get Toedscruel. And just open up a little bit of pressure right out the gate. Let's do that. And then we'll go for restart. Go on, give me something good. Oh, yes, baby. This is why I play COD Research. COD Research, not COD. It's not Call of Duty. Here's what I'm going to do. This is where it gets good. We're going to bench a Toedscruel, then we Nest Ball for an Ogerpon. We use Teal Dance on the Ogerpon, and then... Oh, hold on. Let's Bug Catcher. You could get something good here. I'm going to get another Toedscruel, another energy. Should have saved that Bug Catcher, all things considered, but I am going to happy switch from the Ogerpon to Toedscruel, knowing now it cannot be KO'd with Dragapult. That's massive. Oh, baby. This is wonderful. Okay, a really, really good start for us. There's a Nartu down. Again, just why didn't they Poffin? They must have been really trying their best to hold a good card in their hand, like a Dragapult or something. That's the only thing I can make sense of really here. And oh my God, I'm going to go for Gardenia, I think. Yeah, I don't want to Iono anyway, so I might just, yeah, definitely Gardenia this. Let's do that. And I'll put energy on, I guess I'll just put them on the Blissey, right? Because I'm going to just energy switch that off anyway. Yeah, I didn't want to put 2 on Toedscruel when it already had an energy on it, and this is just look at this go, man. All right, this deck is just cooking. Then we attach, then we go for a happy switch to the Mew, and we're hitting, well, what is basically max damage output that we can right now, 240. And yes, this deck plays Maximum Belt, so if they come up with a Dragapult and we get another Pokemon with energy on it, like the Ogerpon, if we find Max Belt, we one-hit KO Dragapult. And not only that, Dragapult can't even put damage counters on the bench. This is beautiful. There's an evolution. They're going to be able to do something finally here. But I'll be real, man. I don't think it's going to matter that much. You know what I'm saying? Now, they can get a KO on Mew with a one-hit KO, but that's all they can do. They can't set up the Ogerpon, of course, because the energy attachments just prevents that. So just get an Ogerpon down here. I was tempted to go for another Nest Ball for Toedscruel, but I like 2 Ogerpon in play. They definitely helps with keeping things flowing. Then I'm going to Iono. Yes, it gives them a bigger hand, but I don't care. I'm playing, bro. I'm gaming. Actually, that's kind of terrible. Actually, no, we do have some Teal dances here. We can also happy switch to go with Blissey in case we want to use the return attack. We could also copy with Mew. So there's that as well. I'm going to happy switch. I don't think attacking with Mew is smart, so I'm just going to put an energy on Blissey there, and I'm going to hold energy in hand instead of attaching for the sake of some more draw next turn. So let's just Colony Rush for 280, and you can see this deck popping off already. This is wonderful. Another energy there, and if we get Max Belt, I'm guaranteeing you they're scooping, bro. I'm guaranteeing it. No shot. Well, they get another Dreepy, so it's not the end yet. Then they finally decide to Poffin. Yeah, 100%. I'm kind of thinking now it must have been a strategic move over anything else now that I think about it. They are going to recon directive here. Loki kind of hoping they get Dragapult. I want to one-hit KO it, you know. I want to get that Max Belt and just blow it up. They do. Okay, we're about to see something amazing, bro, if we pull it off. And the odds are pretty high unless we've priced it. I didn't check, but I'm hoping not because this is going to be juicy. All right, they go for a Clairvoyant Sense there, and they Phantom Dive. But Toedscruel's ability will come into play as the Dragapult does nothing to my bench. That is beautiful. All right, let's get drawing. So, Teal Dance, that's number 1. And Teal Dance, number 2. I am going to research, you know. I'm getting super greedy, but I want to 1-hit KO it, man. It's got to happen. Alrighty, let's go. Research. Come on, give me the good. I was going to say, give me the stamp. That made no sense. So, in that case, it probably makes more sense for me to just switch out here. Maybe I attack with Mew. That'd be kind of funny. But I think instead, I'm going to switch into another fresh Toedscruel. Maybe I just go for Blissey. Nah, I don't want Blissey getting swung into, so I'm just going to go for a fresh Toad and then just attack. Yeah, that's fine. Man, I really wanted that max belt, man. I really wanted it. But it's all right. It can come out later on, you know? I tell you what's really nice, though, knowing that they can't, like, do what Dragapult does, which is, like, move damage counters around and basically take out this Toedscruel later on in the game whilst it's on the bench. It's so nice to know that in order to KO this, they have to gust it. Nonetheless, there's a recon directive, and then they boss. There you go. There is the boss. Oh, now I need another bench Pokemon, though, in order to pull this maximum belt KO off. But then again, I am just KOing anyway, aren't I? I might actually go for Blissey Return here, you know? It legit makes more sense because it takes the KO and draws me cards if I research and thin down. But then again, like, I have so many cards, sorry, so little cards in my deck that it might not be a smart option. Let's see. Promote the Mew. Could also Iono if I get an Iono. We got options. Right, Bug Catching Set should get me a Toedscool. No, it gives me a Toedscruel. Okay, let's think here. I honestly think there's no rush, but I could just get boss anyway from the deck for like the next turn for game. So I am just going to research. I'll attach. Yeah, let's attach to Blissey. Let's research. Again, I could have used Dragapult's attack there, but I'm opting not to. I can also Super Rod, get myself, I could get another Toedscool line back actually and an energy, and then go for Nest Ball into Toedscool. So then I always have a Toedscruel if they manage to KO this one. And then I'll just happy switch from the Ogerpon to the Toad. Yeah, so that way it can't be taken out with anything else. And then do I just heavy ball and then Blissey here? That's assuming I have boss in the deck, right? There's two prize. Oh, and the max belt. You're gonna be kidding me. That's the worst prizing ever, but it's actually kind of okay. So I think we have one boss. I don't remember, but I think I am gonna Blissey here. But then I have to retreat that Blissey, which is like it's a lot of work. Okay, no, let's Toedscool. Let's just Toedscool. It's fine. Let's just hope we get from the prizes a max belt. Oh yeah, I didn't need to Blissey into boss. I just get it from the prizes guaranteed here. What am I talking about? There's max belt, and we might be able to see the beautiful 1-hit KO that I've been wanting this whole game as the final KO here. Let's see if they get the Dragapult out, which is what they want. In order to prevent the 1-hit KO, they need to gust KO something, but they might not have the resources. And on top of that, I've got boss in hand anyway from the prizes. So, and unless they have reset stamp or anything, or prime catcher, I guess it could be one or the other, then they can't go for the boss hand disruption. But you never know. It depends, right? But if they do have prime or reset stamp, they can reset stamp boss or prime Iono to get rid of the Toedscool and then prevent the 1-hit knockout potential. But it seems like they're just retreating. You know, I've got the KO in. Okay, that's making me curious. There's an Arvin. They get the stone and a vessel. So, okay. Relatively confused here. Don't know what they're going for. Maybe they have prime. Maybe they retreated because they have the prime. Yeah, I guess they got prime for the Toedscool, right? And in that case, I would just boss for game. But I don't want to boss for game. I want to get the max belt, bro. Well, let's see. They're going to go for the Clairvoyant Sense there into the Xatu. They Radiant Alakazam and they prime. And you go for the Toedscruel, right? Or you go for the Mew. Now, the Mew makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah. So in that case, I do have boss for game, but I want to get the one shot. Come on, let me do it. Let me get the 1-hit KO. I have an energy in deck. If I could Iono and get it, you know, I'm going to go for it. Obviously, if it's not guaranteed, then I'm going to go for the boss KO. It really depends on the top deck, all right? Oh, no, we're fine. We've got it. I completely forgot. Blissey has happy switch. We have it. Okay, that's beautiful. And bless them. They're really trying. And they probably could have pulled something off here, you know. But I'm afraid that Toedscool ability was coming in absolutely clutch. But we go for the happy switch, moving in energy onto Chansey, giving us 280, throw on the max belt, and that is a 1-hit KO on the Dragapult for game. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, we're playing hands? I mean, I don't know what deck it is yet. It could be Lugia, if anything. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's just get an Ogerpon down in energy because the hand isn't that great, especially for going first. I'd love to get just a way to get a basic down. I could do so much for us. Another bug catching. Come on, give me it. Yes, there we go. And we get ourselves a Toedscool. So already next turn, are we hitting what, 160 or 120? I think it's 120 next turn. Don't know how I feel about Passing with Mew in the active, but I don't know what I'm up against yet. It could be Miraidon, could be Lugia, as I said, could be Lost Box. When you see hands, you don't know. Techno Radar, it is the Turbo hands, which scares me a little bit. But that's a lot of Pokemon we can one-hit KO with Toedscruel, so that's good. Now, an interesting fact, I don't believe the Protective Mycelium, again, I've probably asked this question before and got the answer and then forgot, but I don't believe it stops Amp from taking one extra prize card, because the extra prize card isn't an effect on your Pokemon, is an effect on their side, of course, with the prize card. So it won't prevent that, unfortunately. So we got to make sure we get our Toedscruels up and evolving quickly. That said, they are going to go straight into Miraidon here. And I'm tempted to actually boss, you know, because I don't want to activate that gift. If I could boss up the hands and just get an early hit on it, that could go a long way if they're bricking. It's a decision I've got to make here. I could also just Iono, and then the gift only gives them one extra card, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'm eyeing up a, yeah, I can't lie, I'm eyeing up a boss here. It's like, do I prioritize my own board state, or no? I can greed it out, man. I think I can greed it out. It's 2-bit KO in the hands. Let's go for it, man. Let's go for it. Let's boss. Let's bring up hands, and let's just go for a colony rush quickly. Bit of a risky move, but it could pay off. You never know. They get an energy though. Loving the evolution energy. I really should start using them. I actually have some of them in like holo, and I'm actually going to start using these energy in real life as well. I really like them. Oh, hello, Chansey, and it paid off. Right, so I think I am going to Iono now. I think I need to prioritize my board state a little bit here with this KO, even though it gives them some cards. I'm fine with that. And here's where the energy just starts coming into play and things just start popping off. Also, we can attack with Blissey. So if we are dead drawing, Blissey can attack too. I really like that about that. And I'm tempted to just attach, you know. Do you know what? I'm going to go for a crazy play here. I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of the Toad. Yeah, I'm getting rid of the Toad, getting rid of that future booster. Attaching, no. I'm going to go for a Teal dance to Ogerpon to draw the +1. A switch, that's annoying. I was hoping to go for an extra 1 off the restart here, maybe a more playable card. Oh, Gardenia's nice, but the 160 will do it, which is why I was fine not attaching to that Chansey. Plus, as we've established, Blissey can kind of do that job anyway. Of course, they can gust up the Chansey, but yeah, this is going to be brutal, man. Absolutely brutal, especially if they don't gust KO Chansey. Now, of course, they probably would want to instead get the Mew KO to take 3 prize cards, but that's a little bit greedy. They get another booster energy down and a gift on the hands, and they prime. Are they going to go for it? They are. Okay. I think that's a bit of a misplay, if you mind me. But then again, like, I think they have to, right? Because I'm just going to be going absolutely crazy. Of course, then they just need to basically 2-hit KO another 2 prizer. Or if they get to that 220, which you can do with hands with the amp, then you can just amp an Ogerpon, and that could be your job done. So nonetheless, we're going to be putting pressure anyway. They're not going to go for the amp, or did they go for the amp? Because they hit 160. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Okay, I'm waffling, bro. They hit the amp. All right, let's just go to the Toad. And I might as well Ogerpon at this rate. That's fine. And I'm actually safe to put Chansey down, because if they bring up a Chansey, it doesn't actually matter. And just like that, we're already at 1-hit KO range. And we get the Blissey too. This is just filth. Look at this. Go into the Blissey. Go with a happy switch to move to the Chansey. And we're instantly hitting max damage output. Plus a research. Even better. That's what we like to see. Okay, let's go for some more Teal dancers here. Thin out our cards here. That's quite nice. Don't really need to play that Ultra Ball just yet. Gonna go for another Teal dance into the Ogerpon. And so long as we get an energy attachment next turn, we can even attack with Blissey. So that said, we're probably just gonna be Toedscrueling our way through here. Let's go for Colony Rush for 280. And that's 2 more prize cards. They have to go for an amp boss KO on an Ogerpon, which they can do. Their hand is big, so let's not mess about here. But you never know, right? With a board like that, it could be pretty rough for them. They will need to get hands charged up and all crowns down, plus a booster. No shot, bro. You ain't getting that. There's an Arven, and they go for a Techno Radar. I forgot this whole time I've been on mute because of the settings bug. Just fix it, please, devs. I feel like I'm talking to a ghost when I say that, though. They go for a Techno Radar. Oh, they could do it, you know. They could do it. Wait, didn't they just play Arven? Oh, wait, am I bugging? I'm bugging. Oh, no. They played the gear to get Arven. I was like, bro, what the hell? They got double Arven. That's not right. So they need to hit their generators. And to be fair, I don't think they're going for that. I think what they're actually trying to do instead is just... Oh, they did hit Gen, though. Energy. Okay, I think they're trying to soften up. Okay, so in that case, I just Iono and then attack with Blissey if I get an energy. Yes. Oh my God, I love this deck. And what's great is if I Iono myself to 2, then Blissey lets me draw. So the return will actually draw my hand to sit. It's just so perfect together. It's wonderful. I do need to hit an energy, though. So bug catching. Yes, there you go. Let's do our thing here. We'll get double Blissey as well. Because, actually, to be fair, I didn't even need the energy, right? Because double Blissey done it. Oh, this is cracked. Right, let's just go for the switch into Miraidon. Yes, there is going to be that caveat of the fact that we are going to activate Gift. Oh, maybe I don't Iono then. Maybe instead I should just... Oh, yeah. Okay. maybe I should have done something different here. I shouldn't have attached. I should have gone for double Teal Dance to try and find boss for game. Yeah, I've messed it up. Okay, yeah, it is what it is. I guarantee the next card wasn't boss anyway. Definitely not. It might actually be better for me to like thin down my hand and try and return into a boss. But then again, I have one hit KO whatever comes up for game anyway. They need to hit 170, which currently they're not doing with the amp, but they need one more damage modifier for that. They could have boss in hand. Oh god, how many Gus have they played? They've played Prime. Okay, I'm gonna mess about here. I'm gonna just simply attack with Blissey and hope for the best, I guess. All right, let's just roll with this. We'll do that. And also, I'll happily switch from this Ogerpon to another Blissey in case I need to do 2 Blisseys here. Oh no, wrong Pokemon. It's all right. Mistakes happen. You know what I mean? Let's just go for the return. Maybe I should have Iono'd. It's really hard to tell. But I'm just sitting there going, I don't need Gus for game. All I gotta do is just go into the Toedscool and get game. I'm hoping they didn't have any combo pieces in hand. Wait, but can I check the log? Maybe I should have done that first to see what... There's boss! Oh, don't tell me they've got it. Don't tell me they've got it. Oh, no. Oh, there's a hands down. That's not a crown. That's an energy. It's a generator. It's a baton. They're either BMing or they ain't got it. Oh, Jesus, that was so close. Okay. Hey, listen, bro. I'm just doing me, innit? You know what I'm saying? Just winning like it's nobody's business. Get out of here, Iron Hands. Give me that prize card, bro. Definitely wasn't shaking my boots, no shivering me timbers and all that. Oh, we're playing Natu? Okay, let's see how this one turns out. They go for a Nest Ball here. Grabbing... Oh, it's Dragapult. Okay, we need to do some stuff here. Not really happy with the hand, though. The hand is garbage. Probably not the worst hands I've seen this deck have. It's not great. Nothing your research won't fix, though. Hey, let's see. Toedscool, that's nice, but they could Dragapult next turn, and that would be abysmal. But we have to, like, play. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go for a Teal Dance here and hope we can get a good top deck off of this. Come on, something. It's another Toedscool. Okay. Well, they can't KO 2 of them, can they? So, here we are. What a bad start, man. There's an Ultra Ball. Here's to hoping they don't have anything strong in their hand. It's a Dragapult. Bro, guaranteed rare candy fire energy right now. It's a research. Oh my god, this dude is popping off. There's a Poffin. We get a Mimikyu down. Oh, that's an awkward one for us, but we can deal with that in a weird way. There's the fire. That's so rough. That is so bad. What do I do? Wait. They put 10 on the... Wait a second. They let this thing survive? Okay. I guess they wanted this on the 200 HP, right? Yeah. Well, I can evolve into this at least. I'd rather not, though. You know what I mean? I'd rather get the big boy. Let's just go for another Teal Dance. Yeah, I need a whole turn here. That's the problem. Jesus, that isn't good. Right, I'm going to have to evolve into you. And do I just attack the Dragapult? I mean, it feels really bad. I'm not going to get anywhere near KOing it. I have to kind of boss and pray, maybe? That feels so rough, but I have to. All right, let's just bring up whatever. I'll just bring up Dreepy. I'm going to have to manually retreat into the Toedscruel. That way, they cannot get a KO if they just retreat attach Toedscruel with their Dragapult damage output. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Just need time. I really need time, but this is really bad. There's an Arven coming in and get themselves another rescue board, which they do get, and they throw that bad boy down. They Ultra Ball as well. Getting rid of Gardevoir is super interesting. I really like that play. Granted, it can be bounced, but it's like forcing if your opponent benches a 70 HP Pokemon, it just instantly puts them in range of Dragapult. I kind of dig the Gardevoir. It's kind of fun. Maybe that's how people are playing it now, and I just haven't paid any attention. I've been off for a little bit, so you never know. Maybe that's the truth. But there's Recon Directive coming in. There you go. And there's the Phantom Dive. Oh, God. How can I do this? How can I get away with this? It almost feels impossible, you know. It really feels unlikely. Right, thankfully, they don't take 2 prizes here, but they will be taking 3 next turn. Oh, no. I need something, bro. I need something here. Anything. Jesus Christ. It's just nothing. No supporters. 0. Oh, it's a Toedscool. I can't even do anything, man. Well, all right. Let's just, whatever. All right, let's just... Oh, God. That is one of the worst outcomes ever. There's the Gardevoir. It is so bad. They actually, wait, they win. They just win. That is insane. I'm going to let them have their turn because I'm sure this is probably one of the best turns the Dragon players ever had in their life, where they're going to get to take literally 4 prize cards. Bro, are you seriously BMing? I give you time and you play. Get out of here. No shot, brother. Come on. Where's the decency? Typical Dragapult players, huh? And there you have it, lads and ladies. Is this the new way to play the Toedscruel? I'd love to know your thoughts down below, but I think it's really fun to play and it's just something different. And I think Toedscool really should be somewhere in the format, you know? It has an incredibly good ability for the format that we're in. It can take 1 hit KOs. I mean, it really has a lot going for it. Now, in terms of ace spec, I would, if you don't want to play Maximum Belt, instead recommend either the Prime Catcher or the Legacy Energy. This deck has difficulty offsetting the price trade, as you have to give every single time a 2 price Pokemon for your opponent to knock out if you are knocking out as well, which does put you in a bit of a race. So if you want to be a bit more tricky with it, then you can go for Legacy Energy, but bear in mind you remove the potential to one-hit KO those big stage 2 EXs, like Dragapult and Gardevoir. Yes, you can obviously take out Charizard for weakness. So it really depends on what you want to do, but with that said, I'm happy with where this list is at. We'll leave it there. Take care and peace. And a huge thank you to the channel members for supporting the channel. If you want to become a member yourself, click the join button down below to see all the perks and all the tiers where you can get exclusive content and the like. But we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for the support, guys. See you later.